Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is what if Naruto had Decay and Cremation together. Basically, I did a what if that was with calm of Izuku Midoriya. Basically, what if Izuku had both Decay and Cremation? But I only did one episode on that one, and I never actually did it or finished it or at all even touch it for 4 months. I think 4 months, yeah. So instead of doing that, someone did comment. I don't remember who the person asked me, or yeah, they did just. I think they asked me on that video that they wanted a Naruto what if like that. So of course I thought of it for not 4 months. I just thought of it just today when I was doing my tribes. Well, something that I had to do in the morning. So I couldn't do it like in the morning, so I'm doing it right now. Right now that like my stomach hurts like hell and I feel like I gotta. Well, it doesn't hurt like hell, I just don't feel great. Like I feel like my head hurts like hell. So yeah. Also, that's all I want to mention. Let me begin on this what if. So, Nine Tails still happens. The whole village still treats Naruto the same, and blah 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 until we're going into the tuning exams. Towards where Orochimaru kind of what's called replaces the seal, kind of preventing the Nine Tails to like affect Naruto and all that. So yeah, with that happening, and also like Naruto chakra blah blah flow and all that. But yeah, with that happening, this is where we're gonna go into Sasuke kind of taking care of not Sasuke, Trashkin taking care of both Sasuke and Naruto. Now, this is where the what's called Sound Ninjas comes. I think it was Sakan. Wait, was it Sakan? And Kim and I forgot the other guy. God, I don't remember. The guy with the gauntlet. Of course, they came. They still fight against Sasuke. Sasuke had help by what's called. She got help by Rock Lee and also what's called Team 10. Wait, Team 10. No, wait. Was it Team 10 or Team 8? I can't fucking remember. But it's Ino, Shikamaru, and what's called Choji that help Sasuke. So yeah, of course that happens. And of course, it still goes the same where what's called Sasuke comes out of his like little, how should I say, little, sleep. So yeah, he came out of a sleep, and of course, he starts fighting against Sakan, Kim, and also the other guy. And of course, he's going a little crazy and breaking the guy's arms. While the other Sound Ninjas were about to like give up and all that, like Kim and the other guy. This is where something ominous came over. Well, Naruto, his hair changes. His eyes changes also. It's not the Nine Tails, but something more dark and malicious has just came out of him. Naruto wakes up and just breaks he just walks out, and of course his hair is all different. It's still the spiky same, it's just all different. Like one half is actually blue color, and the other half is black, and just black. I don't know why I did white, but that's just because of Dobby's real hair. It's basically white, but yeah. Now, of course, Naruto, he gets out. Both his eyes are closed, and then he opens them. One is like turquoise color, basically. That's Dobby's eyes, like his eyes are turquoise. And with Shigaraki having red eyes, so yeah. So, Naruto says, all you heroes shall die. Because he does have like sort of a fragment memories of both Shigaraki and Dobby. So he's somewhat of the reincarnation of Dobby and Shigaraki. So yeah, he has a bunch of memories containing, not bunch of memories. He got a bunch of fragment memories of, Dobby and Shigaraki. And the most memory he got is from, the memory of Shigaraki that he wants to destroy all heroes. So yeah. Of course, Naruto's out, and of course his head is sort of throbbing. But yeah, he's kind of like having a headache, but at the same time, he's like, "All heroes shall die." He has like, well, his clothes are still the same and all that, but his jacket is sort of unzipped and all that. And well, he kind of, well, how should I say? A lot of things kind of changed. Let me go into the mindscape of what happened. Of what happened to Naruto. So Naruto was in his mindscape, and of course, the Nine Tails got sealed more. So of course, the power of the Nine Tails cannot be flow into a Naruto since of Orochimaru. And of course, the Nine Tails was confused and what the hell is happening, but cannot feel like his Jinchuriki and all that. I'm gonna say her. I don't know why. I mean his Jinchuriki, like Naruto and all that. So of course with that happening, like Naruto meets well, just gets fragments of memories and his hair just changes and sort of his height also changes. As you know, his height is still the same. As you know, his height is well 5'2". He kind of got a little bit taller. And of course his hair is all changing. Yeah, you get the point. So of course with that happening, like Naruto rushes at one of the what's it called sound ninjas, and that was basically what's it called he rushes at what's called that sound ninja with the gauntlet and all that, cause he was about to give like the scroll towards Sasuke and all that for surrendering, and Sasuke was about to like tell Sasuke to stop and all that. So where Neji and Tenten comes and sees what Sasuke has done, but then what heard like a sound boom. Naruto, he has the speed of not Shikamaru, Shigaraki when he was fighting against whatever the hell, the guy with the stress quirk. So yeah, like Naruto is like grabbing, he kind of like throws his like left hand at the guy with the gauntlet, and the guy with the gauntlet had to like try to block against Naruto, which he does, and was about to use his like gauntlet until Naruto puts all 5 fingers onto the gauntlet and says, "Die, hero!" Destroy, they easily just turn him into dust. Dust, well, not dust. What am I talking about? Easily turning, yeah, well, dust and blood. Just, so where Shikamaru and the other were just like, what the hell? Sasuke was like, huh? Everyone was confused. Kim was like horrified. Zakhan was already kind of passed out. Zakhan, whatever his name was. Yeah, he was knocked the fuck out from Sasuke. And this was Sasuke's horrified. She's like, what the? Naruto? Naruto turns around with his red crimson eye just flowing, well, kind of glowing into the air and all that. And he sees Sasuke and says, "A hero shall die. I'll kill you, hero." Sasuke says, "Do you think you can kill me?" Uses his charisma to try to fight against Naruto. Naruto right now dodges Sasuke's kick. And well, kicks Sasuke of his own, kicking him into the freaking tree. This is where Ino tries to use her mind, what's called manipulation or whatever the hell it's called, mind transfer, and go into Naruto's mind. And she sees that's blank and black until she feels like the blue fire, well not fire, this heat, and just blasts her out of like the freaking mind world. Because that's Dabi. Dabi kind of just blasts her out of the fucking way. And so she kind of has burnt even in, well, out of her, Naruto's mind. She has burnt on her, like, well, body and all that. And, well, Naruto's right now saying, "Come on, hero. You're gonna die, and I hope you have a fun fucking time." Sasuke, he jumps up and says, "You think I'm gonna die another?" Naruto, what he does is put his like left hand to the ground, and everything around the ground just started cracking like it's nothing. Because of the Decay sort of virus. You know how Shigaraki kind of used Decay onto the ground, so like, well, Decay a lot of people on the ground now. Which I'm just calling it a Decay virus, because that what legit was. So yeah. While that happens, everyone had to jump. Sasuke, she had to jump, but of course, she had to help Rock Lee. And they all jump into a tree, and farther away from Naruto. Because the trees also decay. There was only a amount of range for you to escape and all that. And they only managed to escape barely. Like Sasuke also managed to escape. Like there's a giant just clearing around Naruto. All just like sort of ground. Just normal kind of cracked ground and all that. Everything around him was already decayed to absolutely nothing. And Naruto looks at Sasuke and says, "You will die. I will murder you, hero." And Sasuke says, "Hero? What is he talking about?" Like, not Sasuke, it was, Neji says, "Hero, what the hell is he talking about?" Naruto rushes at Sasuke, grabbing him from the throat with his right hand, with using all 5 fingers. But Naruto knows how to control Decay from each of his hands, blah, blah, blah. So, right now, Naruto has him from the throat, like, kind of smash him to the ground, and says, "Die, hero, die!" Kind of choking, well, Sasuke, making Sasuke's curse mark go back to normal. This is where Sasuke says, "No, stop, Naruto, stop, please." And Naruto says, "Die, hero, die." This is where Shikamaru says, "Naruto." Naruto gets up and looks at Shikamaru. Of course, he did not kill Sasuke. He just stopped, well, gripping what's called Sasuke's neck. And says, "Shikamaru." Of course, he passes out. Cause that was a lot of, like, sort of stress on, well, Naruto's body and all that. Of course, this is where Kim she already jumped away and did give the scroll towards what's called Sasuke. So yeah. Which everyone was horrified of, like, Naruto trying to kill Sasuke. But they don't understand why Naruto was screaming, "Hero! Hero shall fall!" and all that. Which, that's because of, well, Shigaraki and Tabi's influence on Naruto. Which, Naruto's hair and eyes are still gonna be the same. But, of course, Naruto wakes up, and of course, instead of him, like, following his team and all that, cause Shikamaru was actually carrying Naruto. Well, not Shikamaru, Choji. Naruto jumps out of Choji's back, and Choji says, "Naruto, where are you going?" Naruto ran into the forest. Now, of course, this is where Team 7 has to stop and has to wait what's called Team 10 wait for Naruto to come back because they don't know where Naruto went. Naruto went into, well, to meet up a team. No, not to help this team, but to murder the team. Because the team was, well, arraigned shinobi ninjas. And these ninjas were just trying to, well, survive and all that. And Naruto came out of nowhere. Because one of them had a cloak, just a black cloak and all that. Kind of looks like Shigaraki. Well, Shigaraki's and Tabi's not Tabi's, but just a black cloak, hoodie and all that. It's not Shigaraki's or Tabi's. I'll mention that, how he's going to get that later. But he just grabs one of the, like, rain ninjas, and that was the leader, and just decay him like hell. And of course, the other two was just starter, Startle. Stop. Estaba muy niebo, okay? Estaba muy niebo. No, not niebo. ¿Por qué chingados no puedo ir? They were both scared, okay? For fuck's sakes, I can't actually think of the word, and I can't think of the Spanish word, so fuck off. So, go back. So, of course, the other two tried to fight against Naruto. Naruto decays him like it's nothing, then grabs the black cloak and put it on and goes toward, well, Choji and Shikamaru, and he just decided to pass out again. So, yeah. So, of course, when they get into the tower, they were somewhat there, and of course, they didn't really have time to relax until, like, the other teams came. Now, this is where I forgot to mention something. This is where also Kumo, like, from the Cloud Village, is also kind of taking place in the Chunin exams. And, yeah. The Stone Village, not really, and either the Mist Village is just the Cloud Village, but yeah. Now, of course, Naruto is walking perfectly fine. Sasuke is also doing the same. No. Sasuke is not doing the same. Like, Sasuke was passed out. And, of course, the, well, Chunin exams still kind of continue on. And, of course, Sasuke did not fight what's called Doso, whatever his name was again, is that he fought against one of the what's called other sound ninjas like Kim. But Kim managed to defeat him and all that. Yeah. And of course, wait, not Kim. What's called Shino instead had to fight him, and easily took him out super easily. Now, Kim had to go against one of the Cloud Ninjas, and well, the Cloud Ninjas has Kari, the one with red hair, Omin, the one with dark skin and white hair, and the one with what's called blonde hair, and yeah, Samui, something like that. Samui, I think that's her name. And their team leader is Killer Bee. So yeah. Also, there's another team from the Sound Village, and this, Sound Village is, a girl with white hair, and her name is Midarashi. Well, not, not Midarashi. Why the hell did I say Midarashi? No, Shirohei. She is, she has white hair, silver eyes, and, she kind of just looks, she's like 5'4", and her name, I did mention. Now, she has a teammate that has, green hair and purple eyes, and her name is Sayana. And, the other, teammate is, another girl, and they are from, Sayana, and the other girl is from the Fuma clan, and the other girl has orange hair and orange eyes, and her name is Sayana. So Siini and Sayana are both twins and both from the Fuma clan, while Shoroshi God, I can't fucking remember that name, but yeah, I'll try to say it later. Yeah, she is from another clan, not from exactly from what's called fully from the the Fuma clan or anything. She's actually from a clan that actually specializes in snakes. And no, it's not Orochimaru. So yeah. Of course, our team leader is, I'm gonna just say it's the, a girl with purple hair and so purple hair and like purple eyes. Well, no, not purple eyes. Green eyes. And she's basically another crystal saw user from like the other one with blue eyes and black hair. I mean, not blue eyes. Black eyes and blue hair. You know that one's crystal saw. I don't remember her name. But in this one, this is her twin sister, who is named, her name is Sarobi. And yeah, she's basically a crystal saw another user. But yeah. After that whole thing, they did kind of fight against what's called the Cloud Ninjas. While Naruto, he fought against what's called Kiba. That is the first match I'm actually going to talk about. Because when Naruto had his hood up and did not show anything, that's where Kakashi says, "Oh, Naruto, it's your first match." That's where Kiba jumps down and says, "Yeah, I'm going to beat up that loser because he's weak and all that." And of course, everyone is kind of just looking at Kiba like he's an idiot, like the Cloud and also Sound ninjas I just mentioned. And it's called sorry about that. Okay, so Naruto, he is kind of just like going downstairs, like actually walking down the stairs instead of like jumping off the railing. And of course, Kiba is like saying the same shit and like in original canon. This is where Naruto says, "Are you a hero?" And Kiba says, "Yeah, I'm a hero." Blah 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 blah. And this is where Team 7, basically Sakura, just only Sakura, and Team 8, Shikamaru, Ino, and Choji, and also Neji, Tenten, and Rock Lee was kind of knocked out, so they don't know. Well, he doesn't know and all that. Just kind of when he was knocked out with a whole fight and all that. But yeah, all pale. They were like, oh shit, he's a dumbass. Kiba says, "Yeah, I'm a hero." That's why I can get all the girls, blah, blah, blah. He keeps saying more greedy things like a hero should say, blah, blah, blah. And says, yeah, I'm a hero. I get all the girls because I get also money, blah, blah, blah. And Naruto says, then you shall die. Sorry about that. But, of course, Naruto says, if you're a hero, then die. Kiba says, die? You're a weakling, you can't do anything. Naruto takes off his hood, and it kind of shows his hair and all that. And, what's it called, Hiruzen kind of just stood up and says, Naruto? Kakashi says, Naruto. And all the other Johnny says, Naruto? Are you sure that's Naruto? Kakashi says, Sasuke, what happened to Naruto? And Sasuke is too pale to even talk or anything. She is too afraid. Because Naruto has his eyes just glaring at Kiba. And Kiba says, what the fuck? He sees Naruto's like red crimson eye, and it's not slick, it's just normal. And his, turquoise blue eye, and that isn't, blue like the original how Naruto had. He was confused who this person is. This isn't Naruto. Naruto also has blue and black hair. Two halves. And is confused who this person is. Naruto says, I will kill you, watchdog. Okay, so there was a hero that, I'm gonna just say that Shigaraki went against. And My Hero Academia. Even though I haven't read that, manga for good about 4 chapters. Yeah. So I'm not far into the manga at all. I kind of stopped to the point where not Naruto, Deku kind of got invited to UA and all blah blah blah. I don't remember what else happened after that, but yeah, I'll read it later. Read it later. But yeah, Naruto, his eyes are just glaring into Kiba, and so Kiba says, "Whatever, Akamaru." Akamaru turns into a Kiba and all that. Like he gets a pill and grows and kind of turns into Kiba, and they do Tenshoko, whatever the fuck it's called, because I'm too lazy to actually remember the fuck it's what it's called. So of course that's happening, and what Naruto does is throw his right hand into the attack and will grab Akamaru out of the way, and of course it's a clone of Kiba and throws him to the wall. Akamaru is now just kind of onto the wall, and he goes back into Akamaru. And of course Kiba says, what the? How can you do it? You're a dope loser, blah blah blah. You're a weakling, you can't do anything. Naruto says, you're watchdog, you will die. All heroes shall die. Well, not. So yeah, he kind of laughs like the Joker and all that. And I can't do the Joker, so yeah. So he's just laughing like a crazy maniacal man and all that. And Kiba is kind of scared of where Naruto's laughing. Naruto rushes at Kiba, throwing out his left hand. While Kiba is, thinking of, just blocking it and then punching Naruto in the stomach. This is where Sasuke screams, Kiba, move! And everyone is confused why Sasuke just told Kiba to move. Kiba just decided to move because of listening of Sasuke. And, Naruto misses, and, Kiba was kind of near a wall and all that. Was kind of not near the wall, no. Was near, he was kind of on the ground. Not on the ground, he was standing and all that. It was just, when Naruto threw his left hand, he kind of went to the ground and decayed the ground. Little cracks happened to the ground. Which Kiba managed to dodge and jump away and says, Sasuke, why the hell did you help me? Isn't Naruto on your team? And, of course, Kakashi says, Sasuke, are you okay? Sasuke is kind of shaking, and she says, no, he could have easily killed him. Naruto glares at Sasuke and says, who dares stop me from killing a hero? And of course, Gaara is kind of just having a fun time watching this. Not fun time, also confusing time, like almost everyone having a confusing time. Gaara is confused why Naruto is screaming out hero. Instead of being a casual goofball and all that, Naruto's acting like Shigaraki / with Joker / somewhat Dobby. But of course, after all that, Naruto looks at Kiba and Kiba says, "Damn, okay, so don't let him touch me with that hand, and everything will be fine." This is where Naruto, he pulls out blue flames from his right hand and just launches at Kiba. Kiba has to dodge. He's like, "Oh shit, those are blue flames." Boom. Die, hero! Hero, and Kiba's like, "Hero, I'm not a hero. Watchdog, I'll kill you. I'll kill ya." And of course, well, Kiba's saying, "Watchdog, first of all, my name is Kiba, Naruto, not Watchdog." He dodges another attack that Naruto kind of swiped with his left hand, and Kiba had to dodge. Now, how this impact is happening to Hinata, she's kind of having a nervous time with Kiba. Because if Kiba dies, if Naruto's actually trying to kill Kiba, then what's she gonna think of Naruto? Like sort of a monster and all that? And somewhat, yeah. Now, Kiba was dodging and all that, and Naruto wasn't using his full speed like what's it called, Shigaraki and all that. Instead, Naruto says, "I'm done playing games with you, hero. You either die or you die." And Kiba says, "I'm not a hero exactly that much, but since you hurt Akamaru, I'ma have to kill you, Naruto, for doing." And Naruto was already in front of him, grabbing Kiba from an arm and smashing him to the ground, and grabbing what's called Kiba's right arm. Well, yeah, right arm. So basically, Naruto grabbed what's called Kiba's left arm and smashed him to the ground. And of course, Naruto has his what's called knee on what's called not Naruto. Not Kiba. Let me say that again. Naruto has his knee on Kiba back and all that, and has one of his arms also on the back. And Naruto grabs Kiba's right arm. Well, not right arm, left arm with what's called Naruto's left arm, and starts decaying what's called Kiba's arm slowly, through the what's called clothing and also what's called Kiba's elbow. Kiba's kind of yelling, "Please stop, Naruto, I'm just joking." Naruto says, "No, hero shall die, and you will die first." Decaying him slowly and slowly. You can see the skin, the bone, not the bones, but the skin and all that, the red tinted skin and all that. And Naruto saying, "Die, die, hero, die." And Kiba saying, "Ah!" He's screaming into the whole what's called arena and all that. And of course, the proctor doesn't know what to do. And of course, everyone else, even Gaara's kind of afraid of the scream. Naruto's easy decaying him, saying, "Die, hero, die, die, die." And of course, Kiba is just yelling, "Please stop, stop, Naruto, please. I'm sorry, I'm not a hero." This is where Kakashi comes out of nowhere and knocks out Naruto. And Naruto was about to pass out until Naruto has the instinct to kick at what's called Kakashi. Kakashi had to dodge. And of course, even though Naruto's eyes already roll up back of his head and all that because he got knocked out, shot back, this isn't Naruto right now. This is Shigaraki. He kind of managed to take control, and right now tries to kill Kakashi by just swiping his hand up. Kakashi's confused. He sees no pupil eyes or anything, not the turquoise or the red eyes, but Naruto's just blank eyes, just rushing at, let's come. So, of course, Kakashi's dodging every attack, and grabs what's called Naruto's arm and push him down to the ground, while Naruto, he gets more strength and getting back up. So he pushes Kakashi away. It was about to grab Kakashi's what's called freaking stomach and decay him fully. And this is where Haruzi comes out of nowhere and knocks him out fully, kind of pushing him to the ground, knocking him out. And Haruzi looks at Kakashi and says, "Do you know what is happening?" Kakashi says, "No, it could be the ninth of Fox though. They say it in the whisper and all that." Now, this is where Shirohi B has actually learned about what Naruto is. The nine-tailed fox or something. That's the only thing that she overheard from Hiruzen and Kakashi. And not what's called Sasuke is actually gonna be thrown into the what's called preliminary rounds, even though he was knocked out and should have been kicked out. Instead of that, Naruto's actually gonna be the one getting kicked out. Why? It's cause there's another darker secret between what's called Hiruzen and Kakashi. Now, Naruto is in a prison cell. He woke up. Now the whole training exam still went the same. Some cloud ninjas have one like Somoe, and Shuribi has also one. And yeah. And also people still went the same. Hinata still kind of got the same damage, but not as worse because Hinata in this one did try, but wondering why Naruto was going out of control. So she is actually managed to defeat what is that? God, I forgot his name. No, Neji. God, why was I stuttering for there? God, I have a headache and I can't fucking think right now. But yeah, now we go back to Naruto. Naruto's in the prison cell, has a bunch of seals, even one on his brain. Well, not brain, head, and seals all around him. Seals that will actually seal off all the chakra that he has, and has chains and also what's called handcuffs. Now, this is where Hiruzen is telling like the council members about when Naruto changed and was about to kill Kiba. This is where Kiba's mother was enraged and all that and wanted to know where Naruto is. Naruto right now is in prison. And Naruto was like, ooh, I can probably take control of him. Break him free and take control of him. And Hiruzen says, we can't tell if it's the Nine-Tailed affecting him. We did kind of seal off all his chakra all the way and put him into prison. Now, of course, Kakashi and Hiruzen actually in this one hates Naruto. So that's why Kakashi never teach Naruto. Never decided to train him. And Hiruzen hates Naruto because of, his wife dying in the Nine-Tailed attack. Just blames it all on Naruto. And Naruto knows this. He is not blind or deaf or anything. He was just hoping that he didn't hate him that much. But yeah. Now, back to Naruto. He's in his mindscape right now, meeting Shigaraki and Dabi. Shigaraki is telling him, boy, why protect this village when you can destroy it? Destroy everything. Make everything a destruction and kill all heroes. And Dabi says, yeah, just turn it all to ash and blue flames. Burn every single thing. And Naruto nods and keeps nodding, and then he trains for a month in his mindscape. Now, I should mention something. But Naruto actually has another, bloodline. This bloodline is, not really a bloodline of the Uzumaki, Namikaze, or anything. But an actual special bloodline that would actually pass down through generations. And, if people have it, they are becoming stronger no matter what. Now, this bloodline is, the bloodline of, the bloodline is called Nikushimi. Basically, this bloodline is hatred. Now, why did I make this a bloodline? Because I have something special. Now, this bloodline, makes Naruto get stronger and stronger by just getting hated on. By people trying to kill him every time because of, their hatred and all that towards Naruto. Now, Naruto has the ability to, make people, not try to hurt him because he can control people's hatred and all that. And also, their bodies and all that. Or he can allow them just to keep hating on him and making Naruto stronger. So, yeah, even though he was training 1 month in what's called his mindscape, he was also learning about his, God, I can't. Basically, the hatred bloodline that he has. Now, this hatred bloodline allows him to become stronger than the Nine-Tails. Now, also, I should also mention this, but with Dabi and Shigaraki inside what's called, being the not reincarnation. God, God, how should I say? Well, Naruto being the reincarnation of Dabi and Shigaraki, the seals in his body actually decides to keep burning. Every seal that's on his body will burn, except for the nine-tailed seal. But like the one on his head, it was already burnt for like the first month and all that, or like the first day, and like around his body, slowly just burning and decaying away. Cause any seal that Naruto has on his body will just burn and seal. Well, not burn and seal away. No, burn and decay away wherever the body, wherever it is, except for the nine-tailed seal, cause that was just made with Death Seal, and well, yeah. Now, with that happening, this is where Kakashi did train what's called Sasuke, and Sasuke wondered where Naruto was. But yeah, with that happening, after Naruto realized it's 1 month, also Hiruzen did tell well, it's called, for fuck's sakes, I can't think of names, Jiraiya, to go check on Naruto's seal. Now Hiruzen also came along to see Naruto and all that, and hope that Naruto's memories are all wiped away. He did ask him seal people and all that, but yeah. And, well, Jiraiya kind of overheard that, well, Naruto's mind should have been wiped from anything, because if Naruto finds out that he had power to kill people, then that's a big problem. Because what Hiruzen wanted just Naruto to have is just a painful childhood. Even if Naruto died, he did not care. But at the same time, he has to care because Naruto's a nine-tails weapon. Now, with Jiraiya kind of checking on the seal and seeing that, well, Orochimaru has sealed off for the full nine-tails away. Well, not the full nine-tails, the nine-tails away. Finds out the seal, blah, 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 using the whatever sealing jutsu he used. But yeah, Hiruzen was like, good. I mean, bad at the same time, good. Who cares? So for Naruto, he burns off what's called the thing that's on his eye. So it was like a, what's called, how should I say, a blindfold on his face, like on his eyes and all that. Just decided to burn with blue flames. And of course, this is where Hiruzen says, what the? And Naruto's chains and also what's called, handcuffs all burn away. Like they were all melting away. And of course, Naruto opened his eye and said, die! Boom! A giant blue burst of flames just happened, burning everything around Naruto, even Jiraiya. But Jiraiya managed to escape, Hiruzen also, but almost managed to get caught and burned. And of course, Naruto is free out of the jail prison, way stronger than normal. Well, way stronger than original canon, and way angrier. Naruto has become 5'9". He is that tall. Since Dabi and Shigaraki are 5'9", and like original canon and all that, Naruto's 5'9". He grew up. He's also more muscular and all that, but yeah. And, well, Naruto's hair is still blue and black. I will mention how it turns white later on. Which Naruto is just walking out. And he's just like, walks out the prison cell, and a bunch of Amos try to stop Naruto. Naruto just burns through them like it's nothing. Just easily burning them on. Now, Naruto has fused what's called Cremation and Decay together. Calling it flames of, Decay. Well, not flames of Decay. Flames of Decay or Decay flames. Decaying flames. Now, those are the names I think about, but you can probably think of a better name. Maybe. I'm not very creative with names, but yeah. Now, with that happening, Naruto just walks away from the prison cell, and it's all burning down to the ground. Now, it should have been a stone, stone building made out of stone, and so it can't burn. But the blue flames has a little bit of decay inside it. So right now, the whole building is just collapsing. Yep, it's gone. Now, Hiruzen says, damn it, how did he break through? The seals that were on his body, what happened to them? And, well, Jiraiya says, I looked at his body. You say that he had a seal on his head and a seal around his body. When I was looking through his body, there was absolutely no seals. Unless the seals decide to disappear with those blue flames. Then I guess Naruto was immune to seals. And then Hiruzen says, what the? He can't. Then what about the Nine Tails? Unless he made a deal with the Nine Tails, then yeah. Now, back to Naruto's mindscape. Naruto actually decides to burn what's called the cage of the Nine Tails. That one seal that what's called, Orochimaru had on there, well, it disappeared. The one that Minato's right now having and all that, well, it's still there. Now, Naruto, he ran out of the Leaf Village, running towards, well, whatever it takes him to. But I'm going to leave it off here because I'm going to keep forgetting names and my head still hurts like hell. So yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato day, potato, and have a potato day and potato night. Potato.